make more profits by being you. That's the T. That's the topic of today's workout. I know today we're not going to be doing detailing. It's still snowing, so it doesn't make any sense. But I do want to let you know a bunch of other ways to spawn some extra income. One of them is to buy Ethereum tokens, Ethereum coins, and then upload, like literally include them in your PayPal and just watch them grow. That's how I do it. That's how I exchange currency in Ethereum, or you could use any other coins like Bitcoin, etc. But the bottom line is, whenever you make money, whenever you pay money, you just use Ethereum coins. And when in the process of doing that, you benefit from some of those coins growing as well, and you get to see how they grow, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, it has a reverse effect that if it's not growing, if it's going down, you see it going down. But still, in majority of the cases, I've seen like actually in all the cases historically, I just seen it growing, seen growing nonstop. Like, you know, so it's no brainer to just have some coins, some of those cryptocurrency, no matter what, either Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever. The bottom line is, it doesn't even matter, guys. Just start using some of those coins to exchange money, coins to pay to each other. This way, it's gonna be smooth sailing. You're gonna be motivated because you're gonna be seeing some of that money growing, and you're gonna be like, oh, that would be nice if I could grow some more money by um, putting my hard-earned dollars into it as well. And of course, you're gonna be doing other side hustles and like doing Uber Eats, doing whatever you can do to earn those coins, and that's gonna motivate you. Because if you don't see anything growing, you don't really see any motivation to do anything, and as a result, you kind of being that process prisoner. So, guys, look, essentially, the biggest profit to success is by being simply you. If you're being yourself, you have greater chance of making profits than trying to be somebody else. Just kind of remember that. Now, of course, if you don't have a good life or whatever, it's okay. You guys can create that life. All you need is just a little bit of encouragement, guidance, accountability, and support. And of course, you can get access to Hypeism, our American directory, and get that guidance, encouragement, accountability, and support. Now, keep something in mind, guys. A lot of you probably wondering, well, what can I do? Guys, you could start off a Kickstarter campaign, create a goal of building a bunch of wooden products if you wanted to make money this way. Just build some board games. Create like a little goal that you're going to create board games, like a board game table. You're going to need some equipment like laser graving equipment and a router or any other small pieces of equipment that will allow you to build something that other people are going to enjoy. So you could do that, create like a go on Kickstarter, see what people are interested in, and you could easily see what people are interested, what are the main trends, and get on top of those trends and just build one of those products out of wood with a bunch of engraving, and then have that Kickstarter campaign going, then get a bunch of money if you reach the goal. That's basically how the Kickstarter works. And if you don't reach the goal, everybody gets the money back. Well, I'm not a Kickstarter expert or anything like this, but I could tell you this. If you use Kickstarter together with a wood graving project, even if it's some really silly project where you show some Japanese holders, like little cups made of made out of wood, and set a goal on Kickstarter, you literally could spawn some extra money. All you need is just a few forums to go into, join some of those forums to make money in your own settings. Even if you're completely broke, even if you don't have like a drive to make any money, if you are feeling discouraged, you're still going to be more encouraged because you're going to have something to sell, something that people are going to contribute to. And of course, that's a Kickstarter trick. This is why you guys are here in this channel, because you get to learn crazy things like this. So like some of you probably wondering and to yourself, like, well, I don't have a good life, like I don't know what I could do as a person to make money. Guys, there's always something you could do. Look, even if you completely don't have any skills, trust me, if you're in this channel, you're gonna find something to do. You're either gonna do something crazy like what we're doing, building multiple brands and just flipping them, or you're just gonna do something for your own self and then kind of realize you love it and either keep it or flip it. Like for example, let's say you wanted to build a table table that has board games concept in it, and come out on Kickstarter and show that as your project, and then get a bunch of people to contribute to that project and raise that money, then you may like it. You may like it, and you're gonna be like, oh man, I kind of like it. I want to build more tables, or like, you know what, I don't like it anymore. I'm just gonna flip it. So whatever the case may be, you you just need a little push. Now, the reason why you're struggling, guys, is because you're trying, like, you're thinking that everything you just need to focus on. That's, I mean, sure, like when you create content on YouTube, when you create a specific channel, you gotta, include only specific content to that channel, else you're gonna get cooked so fast. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the same case for other platforms like Etsy, or when you're on Kickstarter. You could literally create a project that overlaps multiple fields, multiple things that you're expressing interest in. Just think about it. Like, let's say you have a and by the way, guys, if you're not sure what to build on Kickstarter, there's like, literally, guys, just ask ChatGPT and say, what are the people interested in right now? What are the trends? I'd like to tap into one of those trends and create like a little board game. Show that on a Kickstarter, get that goal raised, and then later on decide if you want to keep it or flip it. So that's kind of like the first thing that you want to do, guys. The next thing what you want to do is be like, do you want to do some car mobile detailing? Like right now it's snowing. It's if you want to do some car mobile detailing, I created a workshop about that yesterday. Like, what do you do on a snow day? There's going to be periods when certain things are not working out for you. Like when it's, let's say you chose car mobile detailing, and you'd be like, man, that would be lit if I could just drive to luxury people's homes and do some car detailing, and I could kind of combine it with my own schedule, be my own boss. That would be kind of lit. Wouldn't that kind of lit? Wouldn't they? And yes, of course, you're thinking in the right direction, and of course you could monetize that concept. Of course you could be yourself. Of course you could create your own schedule. But at the end of the day, there's going to be downtime. There's going to be when it's snowing and you can't really do car detailing. So what do you do at that particular point of time? What do you sell? What do you focus on? So guys, this is the reason why I'm giving you those other ideas, like Kickstarter, which is a pretty lit idea, guys. Especially if you're into woodworking. If you're into woodworking of any sort with some laser engraving and have a bunch of machines, bunch of tools, go for it, guys. Just run with it. Create a project and then list it on Hypeism. Let us know that you are working on this, so this way you get that boost. People who list their businesses and services on Hypeism get that boost. Guys, remember, at the end of the day, some of you will be like, well, bro, but what about pet brand? What if I love pets, cats and dogs, and I kind of want to build that? Like, shouldn't that's my passion. I kind of want to do that. Is that going to be something possible for me to do as well? Guys, anything is possible if you are literally like create a couple of socials and include whatever is happening in your life and categorize that into those socials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe, like, precisely, I'll give you the steps. I'll give you exactly what I did today, just so you understand what are we doing in downtime, what are we doing in the times when everything feels like, man, the weather sucks, nothing could be done. Like what I switch to, what I do, what kind of activities, what kind of things am I working on when things are not working out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you, and then you're gonna repeat the same techniques. You're gonna do it for whatever it is that you wanna monetize, whether it's your professional life, whether it's your hobby, whether it's your passion, whether it's your bunch of side hustles that you had on your mind but just couldn't realize, or if maybe you're somebody who's way too far away from any of those kind of ideas, and you just want something grounded, something quick, something that will give you money right away, then sure, you could still monetize content like that too. And that would be an example of gig economy, like Uber Eats. And like today, we're probably gonna do some Uber Eats, guys. I just gotta get some coffee real quick. And while you're doing Uber Eats, guys, you could be creating tea, like an incredible amount of tea. But all of those different parts of your life, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you could monetize the heck out of it. But the thing is, you gotta categorize all of that across socials. I'm gonna go ahead and describe to you what I did today for Freedom Fusion Detailing. What I did is, Freedom Fusion Detailing is basically car detailing, mobile car detailing. What I did today is I created a TikTok account, I created a Lemon account, I created Insta account, and I created Threads account. And I updated my Nextdoor account for Freedom Fusion Detailing. And I included and interlinked everything to TikTok because it just makes it easier. TikTok has this connection to Lemon. Right away, people see TikTok and they can click on Lemon and see all the other links. So that is basically like the propagation way. This is like, you could think of it Think of it this way. There's concept of local marketing and there's a concept of online marketing. And think of all those social platforms have some sort of elements of local marketing, like hashtags or whatever, the descriptions, location, all those different elements are in play. But here's the key. When you do any of the stuff, you got to include everything in your Slack channel. So obviously we have a Slack channel called car detailing. We have a Slack channel called Hypism. We have a Slack channel called Jack Paz. We have a Slack channel called Freedom Fusion System. All of those Slack channels is relevant to those brands. Now, those brands, this is where you package all of your content. Like today, I went ahead and I created a little content that literally shows my nephew doing a little bit of car detailing. And I included that on Lemon, and Lemon has templates. So I don't really have to think about like, oh, what button do I press or whatever. I just kind of click a bunch of random pictures, videos, and a camera roll, and it just combines all of them together in a beautiful template. And ChatGPT just kind of tells me right away what to do, what to say, what description, what title, etc. Boom! I just post that, low effort, really easy, good to go. Now, in case if some of you want to do this even quicker, we do have some Freedom Fusion automations that we already built that makes it super easy. You just press one button, it tells you exactly what to do. How to open up CapCut. You open up CapCut, it guides you through all those apps, so you don't even have to think what to say, how to say it. It will just guide you in the process. It will open up ChatGPT. It will use your iPhone 17, iPhone 15 or 16, whatever. Those shortcuts are fairly easy to use. But the bottom line is, the more platforms you're on, the easier it's going to be for you to get ahead of the game. Now, keep something in mind, guys. At the end of the day, you're going to have to flip your business. You're going to have to hand it off to somebody else. So if nothing is organized in any of those platforms, and everything's all over the place, there's no standard operating procedures, your freedom founders are totally confused of what's going on, then obviously it's going to be hard for you to flip the business, because nobody's going to be interested in buying it. Why? Because they can't understand what you're selling. But what you're really selling is, for example, car detailing, and where you go to luxury homes, you do the car detailing there and their driveway, and then this is the business you are flipping it. It literally took us about 7 days to go ahead and build it, and now I'm listing it for 15 G's, guys. If you want to buy that business, I could sell it to you for $15,000. Now, if you don't want to buy it, it's okay. You could learn how to build those businesses like this and monetize the heck out of your own life, guys, and and in the process, have fun with it. So, guys, look, we do have a Feudal Incubator that literally shows you how to do this, how to build a business, and how to either keep it or flip it. And it's a lot cheaper than 15 G's. It's $295 a month. And it's a good Feudal Incubator. It shows you how to use all those socials, how to build a business, how to operationalize it, how to use system, how to connect it to Freedom Fusion System CRM, how to get your Freedom founders lined up and start promoting the heck out of it. So this way you could offload this business right away as soon as you finish building it, as soon as you get the materials, as soon as everything is systemized, optimized, and as soon as you start getting leads. Because at the end of the day, guys, leads going to be coming in, they're going to be converting into customers. And people who are going to be buying your business, they're going to be looking at your profit and loss statement. They're going to be looking at that and be like, yo, show me some customers. And you'd be like, oh, I don't have any, because I wasn't on Rome Wells workshop. I wasn't listening. Guys, look, you could do it. You could build this. You could literally build a business and flip it. And all you got to do is just watch a couple of workshops on YouTube and prepare everything so this way you could flip the business. Okay, it's going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be 100% if you follow the steps that we're showing you. You're going to be able to get those leads, customers, and eventually pull the trigger and sell that business, and then rinse and repeat and do the same exact thing over and over again, guys. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll see you next time, and take care.